little bit of more of the same quality that we have ongoing at this point, right? It's two stories, the parallel tracks, and one being the sort of ongoing Russian investigations and how this is hindering, I guess, Donald Trump's agenda. And then the other is his and the Republican agenda, which is stalled now because John McCain apparently has had surgery for a blood clot behind his eye and had to have his cranium removed or something to that effect. I mean, it sounds like...
Stop milking it, John.
It sounds like he's going to be there for a while. He was supposedly a no vote on the procedural question of raising this bill, but I mean, John McCain, who knows? So that vote has been delayed. The CBO has delayed its scoring. We will have more on this. Still assume the Republicans are going to miss a couple of weeks of their recess. Don't know. But certainly there's an attempt by the right-wingers to continue to fight this fight, even though they could very well lose it. Here's Britt Hume on Fox News Sunday. He's sitting next to Ezekiel Emanuel, who is a health policy guy, Rahm Emanuel's brother, sadly. And but what's interesting here is Britt Hume seems to have stumbled on something without realizing it, which is that we should not have an insurance-based system, a private insurance-based system for delivering access to health care. I don't know if that's what his point was, but it sure sounds like that.
The triumph of Obamacare is this coverage for pre-existing conditions, which basically defeats the whole idea of insurance, which is, for example, if in the automobile insurance market, if you could wait till you had a wreck and then buy insurance and have the repairs covered, that's comparable to what we're doing
but
here.
Britt, if I have...
Pause it. Hold on. Now, I want you to go back. Actually, that's not comparable. That's why you have a mandate, so people can't do that. What it really is more like is if you bought a used car that has 85,000 miles on it and nobody's changed the timing belt yet. You know you're going to have a timing belt soon, and the insurance covers were to cover timing belts. I guess that metaphor is a little belabored. But just go back a little bit. Nevertheless, forget about his metaphor. His overall point, I think, is probably correct.
Market. If you could wait till you had a wreck and then buy insurance and have the repairs covered, that's comparable to what we're doing
But
here.
Britt, if I have cancer...
Hold on, let me finish. Can I please finish?
We got
the idea of insurance is that you purchase it to guard against risks and things that may occur in the future. It's not that you purchase the coverage after you're already sick.
But if
so once that idea is gone, Obamacare is essential. It remains.
You got 20 seconds.
If I have cancer through no fault of my own, I didn't hit a car, I need to have insurance to cover me. This bill does nothing for those people. It only makes the price of their insurance ever higher.
Yeah, I mean, that's right. But it sounds to me like Britt Hume is on his way to understanding this is a really poor system for delivering access to health care. I don't know. Maybe you tune in next Sunday and he's coming around to some type of like Medicare for all type of system, or, you know, you basically just get a card in the mail and you go to your doctor with it. We'll see. I don't think he's going to make it there, but who knows?
I was talking briefly with a friend of mine from college, and she's Pakistani, and she's she's progressive liberal, but she went to Harvard Business School. She works in the corporate sector, and she moved to London, and she definitely was saying that like just the experience of the NHS has her politics were already on the left, but they're significantly because she's just like the idea that there are places where this isn't a universal system is just it's so actionably obscene now because she experiences it every day. It's
Right.
like not having basic
And the
society.
NHS actually goes even
Even
further,
further, right,
than
right.
a
Much
Medicare for all
further,
type.
yeah.
But I spent some time in Australia. I mean, this was now nearly 30 years ago, but I had ear problems. I couldn't hear out of one ear. And I would go see the doctor. It was $20. Just because everybody's covered. I didn't have a green card. I was
It was
just
$20. And we're talking about UK and Australia. The example I always use too is like going to Trinidad, and they're like, "Oh yeah, if anything happens here, you're fine." It's like Trinidad, man. You know, it's not. It's a second world country. It's a small Caribbean. Like, oh yeah, you're covered.
Hi, folks. Sam Seder here. We still need your help on our Patreon page. YouTube ads have come back, but not nearly as much as we had before. So if you can help us out, any little bit helps. Head over to our Patreon page right at this URL, and you'll help us keep helping you by making videos